For service providers, I think the challenge is always going to keep on sort of continuing to grow. We're seeing more connected devices popping up. We're seeing obviously the onset of IoT devices connecting and continue to connect moving forward. A lot of smart nation initiatives have also started to pick up around the globe as well. So that's really going to start to put a very big amount of traffic that's going to be seen on service providers' networks. So what could they do? And I think for years, a service provider or a telco has always really focused on network availability, making sure that the pipes are actually as full as they possibly can, as open as they can, with probably little to minimal amount of security that's actually there. The part that's also changed is obviously we're seeing a lot more pieces of malware, we're seeing applications being used. This is where the role of the service provider should be, one, to have visibility, but not only to see that there's challenges out there, but also prevent a successful cyber attack at full line speed. Whether it's at the GI interface for where the core network communicates out to the internet, or the roaming, or the wireless radio network itself, every single time there needs to be a different area that a service provider should think about. So right now, ask yourself, if you are a service provider, can you actually protect or see what's happening in the roaming network? Those peering networks that basically pop up, or in the radio network itself, or at the gateway, the GI interface where you typically have been deployed or had security solutions, can it actually see some of these modern threats that are out there? If you can't, then that's where I think the conversation needs to start. The other consideration you need to think about is actually looking at inspecting the GTP protocol itself, the GPRS tunneling protocol. This is where a lot of that communication and traffic is really going to be seen. And if you are blind to inspecting that, then that's going to ultimately be a challenge. The key thing is, as these networks keep on evolving, keep on growing, performance needs to be absolutely paramount, but we can't detune security for that trade-off. Security still needs to be at the exact same level to do that. But also making those workflows easier for people to work out, what's the IMEI or the IMSI in terms of the subscriber and the equipment ID. You need to be able to correlate all that information as quick as you possibly can.